Yes, student, welcome to your mathematics class. Today we are just going to start our chapter number 1, that is of sets. Firstly, the question comes, what is the set? Okay, what is the set? A set is a well-defined collection of objects. What do you mean by well-defined? It means when I ask to some student that tell me a list of the person who having good marks. Okay, so some they will represent a list to me that these are the student having the good marks without any hesitation. Then we can say that this is a set. Okay, well defined means the answer without any hesitation that include in a collection, that is known as the well defined set. Okay, in the simple terms we can say that all the student give the same answer for a same question, that is known as set, that include on in that list or in that collection. Okay, I am taking few example of the set of natural number. When I ask to some students that tell me the natural numbers, they will start their list from 1, 2, 3, 4, and their answer will not differ to individual. Every student will give the same answer that ma'am 1, 2, 3 is the answer, 4, 5, 6 is the natural number. So this is a set. Okay. First, second, the set of vowels of English alphabet. Alphabet. The vowels are the same. Everyone knows that is A, I, O, U. Their answer will not be changed to student to student. So this is also a well-defined collection. So it is also a set. Now question rises. Then which are now not the set? Suppose if I ask to some student that please tell me the best player of your class or of your country, then someone will say that the Virat Kohli is a good best cricketer, but someone says no, Sachin Tendulkar is a good cricketer. So it's all depend upon the individual opinion. So the set of a collection of best cricketer or good cricketer, that is not a set. This is not a set. Okay, this is the one example. The second, the collection of honest person, or we can say that honest or intelligent student, of your class. This is not a set, because some student may be intelligent in my subject, maybe not in that student is not that much good in the other subject. So I can't say that the particular list that is same for the each and every teacher. So this is not a set. So now I just come to the next. They are in our mathematical there are lot of terms like n, w, z, r. What is the n? N means the set of natural numbers. What is w? W means the set of whole numbers. This is the set of whole numbers. And what is z? Z is the set of integers. Okay, and r is the set of real number. When in the some places it is written like this, z plus r plus. What do you mean by this plus? This plus means it is a set of positive integers, and this is a set of positive real numbers. Okay, now as you can see that they all are written by the capital letters. You will not see anywhere in any book that is the sets are represented by the small letter. Okay, so this is the representation. We can say that all the set are represented by the capital letter. Okay, their notation should be always in capital letter. A set is always represent or denoted by capital letters. For example, the name can be any alphabet, can be N, A, R, Q, Z. Okay, so this can be used for the any set. This is a set of natural number. A can be any set. Okay, set of the book of your library, that is possible. The set of the student of your class, that is also a set that have the same answer. Set of real numbers, set of rational numbers, set of integers. Okay, so always represented by the set. Okay, the set, this is a set, and in suppose if I am going to write a set of vowels, so what should I write here? That is A, E, I, O, U. B set of natural number less than 5. Then I will write, ma'am, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So as you can see that, what are these? These are the element of that set. These are the elements. And the elements is always represented by the small letters. It's never be represented by the capital letters. Elements of a set, elements are always represented or denoted by small letters. Small letters. Okay. So if I will talk about this is A and this is set A. Element is always represented by the small letter, and element is always contained in a set. This is the symbol of belongs. Always belongs to a set, not contained. Sorry, element is always belongs to a set. This is the symbol of belong. Okay, and element, if some element is not belonging to that set, there is a not belonging to symbol. Okay, this is the belongs to symbol, this is the not belongs to. Not belongs to. Suppose if I am talking of the A set, this small a is belonging to set A. This E element is belonging to set A. This belong symbol is only used for an element to belonging to a set. Okay, एलिमेंट अगर सेट से बिलोंग कर रहा होगा तभी आप बिलोंग का सिंबल यूज करेंगे. अगर एक सेट में होगा देन वी विल नॉट यूज दिस सिंबल. ओके, दिस इज यूज्ड ओनली फॉर ए एलिमेंट और ए सेट. Okay, when an element is going to belong a set A, then we use this belong to symbol. I is also belonging to a set A. O is also belonging to a set A. N is belonging to set A? No. There is no N element is there, so N is not belonging to set A. Okay. In the same way, 1 is also belonging to set B. 2 is also belongs to set B. 5 is not belonging to set B. So these are the notation. This is the symbol that we use in this exercise for an element belonging to a set A or not belonging to that set. Okay. Now come to the representation. Representation of a set. There are the two type of representation. First is the set builder form. That is rule form. First form is there, and the second is the roster form and tabular form. Or in some book it is written as list form. Very rarely used, but this is also a name, in the sum book, the list form. What is the difference between these two forms? In the set builder form, we write the set in a rule form, in a statement, in a proper rule we create there, and in the roster form we make a list of the element, and that is separated by the comma. Okay, so if I am talking about a set of vowels of English alphabet, then how I will write in the set builder form? In the set builder form, it's always start with the braces. X is there. X is the representing the element, where the X is the vowel of English alphabets. Okay, so this is a statement. So in this I have created a rule. So this is this set is written in the set builder form, or we can say the rule form. And in this form we will create a list of vowels A, E, I, O, U. Okay, so there is a list. I have separated each element by the comma and kept in the braces. Okay. Now one more question rises here. All the set elements are always kept in this bracket. Okay, this is not a bracket, actually this is a braces. We always use this word braces. Okay, each element are separated by comma. If I will not put the comma, it's become 1. Now there is only one element, that is A, E, I, O, U. When I put the comma here, so there is a 5 element. Okay, so elements only is separated by the comma. Okay, if you not put the comma, it means it's become 1. Okay, for example 1, 5 and 7, these are the element. If I put here, there are the 3 elements. If I will not put the element, it's become 1 element, that is 157. Okay, so I always separated the comma elements by using comma, and always kept in the bracket. If there is no bracket, no braces is there, so it is not a set. Okay, in mathematical term it is not a set, and 157 are not the element. Okay, when you complete with the braces and separated by the comma, then it is considered as a set. Okay, this is the proper, we can say that, the identification of a set. Okay, now I am taking one more example that is related to this. If I wanna to write about the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now I have written a set in the roster form or a tabular form. Now I want to create this type of set in the set builder form. As you can see that these are the table of 2. Okay, from that starts from 1 to 10. Okay, that start from 1 and end to 10. How I will write? I will write, these are the x actually. So I will write here x such that rule form or set builder form always started with the braces and x. Okay, this is 100% sure. क्वेश्चन कोई भी आए आपका, आपने स्टार्टिंग यहीं से करनी है. ओके, स्टार्टेड विद द ब्रेसेस, देन व्हाट इज द एक्स. नाउ आई tell that what is the x. X is the table of 2, or we can say a multiple of 2, that is 2n, where n is starts with 1 and end with 5. So always 1 is always start with 1 and end with 5. Start with 1 and end with 5. I have used 1 here, 5 here also, so I will have put the equal symbol also. Otherwise there is no need to write this, because as we know that then n is a natural number, so natural number is always started with 1. Okay, if you will write this, then there is no problem. If you will not write it, it's quite understood, because n is belonging to the natural number. It means a natural number that starts from 1. ओके, सो यू हैव टू टेल देयर एंडिंग पॉइंट. ओके, कहाँ खत्म हो रहा है ये बताना है कि आपने 5 तक लेना है. 1 से स्टार्ट हो रहा है, दैट इज क्वाइट नेचुरल. अगर कुछ 2 से या 3 से स्टार्ट होता तो आपको लिखने की जरूरत थी. देन यू हैव टू राइट हियर दैट इट्स n इज स्टार्ट्स विद n इज ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 2 और 3, बट व्हेन इट्स स्टार्ट्स विद 1, देन देयर इज आई थिंक नो नीड. ओके, सो दिस इज द रूल फॉर्म, और दिस इज ए tabular form or roster form or list form. Okay, so they are the 2 types. Now come to the next one. What is that? Now set is done now, example is done, notation is also done, representation is also done. Now set builder form, role form. Yes, there are the two type of set. There are the two type of set. First is the finite set and the second is infinite set. Very easy to define them. A finite set is a set having finite number of elements. Finite number of elements that come in a finite set, that is known as finite set, and the infinite set is a set having infinite number of elements. Example, if I am talking about the set of natural number, set of natural number, it starts from 1, but though there is no ending point. Okay, now the example of, this is the example of infinite set. Okay, a set of natural number. Okay, here I will write, this is the example of infinite number of terms. Okay, here I will write 1, 2, 3, 4 and there is no ending point. If I will write the set of a natural number less than 5, then you can write also, you can tell me also the same answer, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4. Less than 5 now, so we will not include the 5. If there is less than equal to 5, then I will put here 5. Okay, so these are the set of, there is a finite number of elements are there, you can count them. So this is a finite set in which there is a number of elements you can't count, that is known as infinite set. Clear? You can take the set of a vowels, that is finite set. Okay, set of rational numbers, that is infinite set. Set of real numbers, that is also infinite set. Set of real numbers between 1 and 2, that is also infinite set. Okay, set of whole number from 1 to 10, that is finite set. Okay, there is a lot of example, you can check from your book also. Now I can just come to there, another type of set also is there. There is one set is the singleton set. One more set is the null set, void set and empty set. Okay, now then I will come to the third one is the equal set. And the fourth one is equivalent set. What is the null set? Okay, first is what is the singleton set? A set having one element. A set having one element, that is not that is only one element. It's not one. Okay, it can be any element, but it should be one. Okay. A number, example, a number, a set of a element or set of a number, a natural number greater than 1 and less than 3. There is only two elements. एक natural number जो एक से तो बड़ा हो और 3 से छोटा हो, there is only 2. Okay, 2 is that element. There is only single element na, so that is known as singleton set. Okay, a set of elements which includes in whole number but not in natural number, so there is only 0 element. 0 is that number that include in whole number but not include in natural number. So element can be anything. Okay, it's 0, 2, 1, 5, 7, but it's not necessity it's 1. Okay, it may be 1 but not 100% sure that always it should be 1. Okay, so but it have only one element, that is known as the singleton set. Okay, now what is the null set? There is no element is there. Okay, a set with no element. Example, a set of natural number greater than 1 and less than 2. एक से बड़ा, दो से छोटा नेचुरल नंबर, नथिंग इज देयर, सो खाली. दिस set is known as the null set. Nothing should be there, not even 0. अगर आपने यहाँ 0 भी रख दिया, it means that is not the null set. It is a singleton set because 0 is also an element. Okay, that is also singleton set. This is known as null set. That is always written by phi also. This is known as phi. Clear? ये representation is also for the null set and this is also representation of null set, void set, empty set. There is a lot of name is there. Okay. Now come to the equal set and equivalent set. Very closest term these two are. What is the equal set? The two set to be equal if their elements are same. Their elements are same and the two sets are said to be equivalent set when number of element of both sets are equal. Okay, equivalent is just like equal. Equivalence means just like equal. Suppose I am taking 1 and 2 set here. Okay, I am taking 1 and 2 set here. A is the set of 1, 2, 3. B is the set of 3, 2, 1, 1. First thing I will tell you, there is no change, no matter a element repeats how many times. Okay, it's always same. अगर आप इसको 3 बार लिखें या एक एलिमेंट कितनी बार भी रिपीट हो रहा है, doesn't matter, both are equal. There is no change. Now you can see that in set A there is element 1, 2 and 3 and in set B 3, 2, 1. Order is slightly different, elements are the same. In set A their element is 1, 2 and 3. In the B set is also their element 1, 2, 3. But order is doesn't matter. Order and repetition not matter in the case of set. Okay. Order and repetition of element. Repetition of elements doesn't matter. Doesn't matter in case of set. ऑर्डर और रिपीटिशन से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. अगर एलिमेंट्स ऑर्डर में हैं या नहीं है, डजंट मैटर. रिपीट हो रहे हैं, डजंट मैटर. वो एक बार लिखें या 10 बार लिखें, दैट आर द सेम थिंग. सो दे ए एंड बी नाउ आर द इक्वल सेट. ओके, नाउ आर द इक्वल सेट बिकॉज द एलिमेंट्स आर सेम. And it is also the equivalent set also because in the set A there the number of element are the 1, 2 and 3 and then in set B is the number of element are 1, 2 and 3. Both are the same. Now take one more example. See, there is A, E and I. Now you tell me that A and C are equal set. Are A and C are equal? No. Their elements are not same, so they are not equal, but they are the number of element. Number of element in set A is 3. The number of element in set C is also 3. So they are A and C are equivalent set but not the equal. Now what is the n? N is the cardinal number. Cardinal. If someone asks about the cardinal number of a set, it means the number of element of that set. अगर आप में से पूछ लिया जाए कि A में कितने एलिमेंट्स हैं, it means they have the 3 elements. So n is means cardinal number of A is 3. Okay. Number of element in B is not 4. That is same because 1 is repeated 2 times. So it's considered as a 1. So there the number of elements are 3. The number of element in B set is 3 and the number of element in this set is also 3. Okay, now I am taking one more set. The number of element in set D is 1 and E, this is a set. Then the number of elements are, is there any element? No. So there is a 0 number of element is here. कोई भी element नहीं है. Numbering is 0. I am not writing here element. I am writing the number of element. Okay. There is a